This guy Byron made $38,711 with this. And this other guy made $28,891 with this. And here's a woman who made $222,437 with this. And you can do this using a free ChatGPT account and a Google Drive account. And the more I looked into this, I was shocked by how many people are making money with this. Like here's a woman named Jasmine who made $21,493 with this. And here's another guy that made $40,211. So let's dive right into how they're doing it. First thing that you need to do is head over to chatgpt.com and create a free account. I'm not gonna show you how to do it here because it's pretty simple to do. Then I want you to type in this exact prompt. Write me prompts that I can copy and paste into the Runway ML. Don't worry about what that is, I'll show you what it is later. To generate a batch of 100 images. Give me some good prompts for images if I'm gonna be using the images as t-shirt designs. Now, we're not gonna be selling t-shirts here, don't worry. Just stick with me. This is a much easier business model that expands way beyond t-shirts and requires no selling of physical products whatsoever or shipping or anything like that. And in fact, I didn't even know about this business model until I saw all these people making huge money with it that I showed you in the screenshots. Now, the next thing that we're gonna do is sign up for an Etsy account. You can just search in Google for Etsy and click on sign in right there, and you can click continue with Google. That's kind of the simplest way to do it. And again, we're not going to be selling homemade crafts or any kind of t-shirts or anything like you normally would sell on Etsy. This is a totally unique Etsy loophole that you probably have never seen before. Now, once you have created the Etsy account, I want you to click right here, get started. And then we're gonna click let's do this. And right here, we're just going to click I'm starting to sell for the first time ever. And for this one, we're just gonna scroll to the bottom and we're gonna click skip this question. We are going to click on start your shop. And right here, we're just gonna put in our language preferences. I'm putting US dollars for mine because I'm in the United States. Then we're gonna name our shop and I'm just gonna name it Design Elites. You can make up a name for your shop. It really doesn't matter what it's called. And then pretty much your shop is set up and ready to go for this Etsy loophole. Now, you're probably wondering where I'm going with all this. So let me show you some live examples of this loophole in action. And to do this, we're gonna have to do a little spying on some different Etsy shop owners. Now, this is a website here called Allura. And what Allura does is it goes through and it pulls data from all the Etsy stores that are out there, and it can actually show you how much they're actually making. And so I just brought up this shop here called Epoca, which is a store doing the exact thing that's this loophole I'm about to teach you. And you can see right here, they made $28,891 on this specific Etsy loophole. Now, if we go over to Etsy and we look at the Epoca shop that you can see right here, and if you look at one of their items, a lot of their items are all just like this. You can see what they're actually selling is a pack of 300,000 t-shirt designs. Now, they're not actually selling the t-shirts. They're actually just selling a downloadable file that contains thousands and thousands of unique designs that you can put on t-shirts. And it's so easy to do. I'm gonna show you all how to do it in this video. If we go over to this guy here, Byron, you can see he's doing the exact same thing, selling t-shirt designs. And if I copy his store name here, and I paste it into this Allura spy tool and search for it, you can see he's made $38,711 selling these downloadable t-shirt design packs. If you look at this one, Embroidery Gallery PDF, this person has made $222,437 selling downloadable graphic packs just like this. And the nice thing is we can generate all of these images using AI in just a few minutes. So let's go back to our Etsy setup because we only got partway through it. I wanted to show you kind of the income potential there. And let's continue. So this is where we stopped in our store setup. And at this point in the setup, it's asking us what kind of a item are we selling? And like I just showed you, we are actually selling a digital file. Right here, you want to check a supply or tool to make things. And then when did you make it? We're going to put 2020 to 2024 because we're making it right now. And then we're going to click save and continue. Design or anything like that. Then we're going to click next. And here we're gonna put in the title of the item. And I have a little notepad file, text file that I'm using here so I can copy and paste it over. But you can just put something like this, a vintage retro t-shirt design bundle. And I like to include other keywords like PNG files, custom apparel, DIY projects, digital. That's just so the Etsy search will bring up my product when people are searching for this kind of thing. I'm just gonna drag some t-shirt designs that I have. I'm gonna show you how to generate these using AI in just a second. And I'm uploading 10 different images. I would encourage you to upload as many images as you can. Again, we're gonna have hundreds and hundreds of these by the time we're done with this video, so just stick with me. And then I'm just gonna put this description in, which I actually had ChatGPT write this description for me. The next step is to actually use AI to generate all the images that we are going to be selling. So you're not gonna have to create any images yourself. They're all gonna be created by AI. You remember earlier when I had you set up a ChatGPT account? We're gonna go back to that ChatGPT, and remember I had you type in this prompt. And so basically we're gonna use ChatGPT to give us our ideas for the t-shirts. That way you don't even have to come up with the ideas for the t-shirt designs yourself. And you can see it's given me 10 different ideas. And I like this one down here, which is a retro illustration of a classic 60s muscle car. And then I'm gonna go over to this free tool called Leonardo, and I am going to paste that text directly in and have it generate for me the t-shirt design. And you can see right there, it's created us 8 different designs that can be put on t-shirts and included in our t-shirt design pack. So you're just gonna go through and download each one of those by clicking on this little arrow, download image, and then you're gonna click generate again. Now, Leonardo only lets you do 8 at a time. So what I recommend is that you have at least 1,000 different images, whether it's psychedelic images or classic cars or vacation scenes or whatever it is. So as you can probably see, if you're using this tool with Leonardo, it's gonna take quite a long time to generate 1,000 images. Now you can do it this way, where you just keep clicking generate, 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 and making enough images to create a design pack. And remember, ChatGPT gave us a whole bunch of different ideas that we could copy and paste to create a big variety of different t-shirt designs. But what I actually recommend that you do that's gonna be a lot quicker is actually sign up for an account on this site called Runway ML, because this service actually allows you to create up to 1,000 images all at once, so you don't have to keep clicking the button over and over and over to reach a really large number of designs. Leonardo only lets you do 8 at a time, but Runway ML lets you do hundreds at a time. Now, the disadvantage of Runway ML is that it's a paid tool and it's gonna be a little more expensive to use, but I think it's gonna be worth it to save you the time. Let me show you right here. Now, when you're in Runway ML, see I've pasted in there the exact same prompt, and in this case, you just click this batch button, and that's gonna let you generate hundreds of designs instead of just a few. Now you see, this shows you how much it costs. It's gonna be $10 per 100 images that it generates. So if you wanted to create 1,000 of these, it would only cost you $100, or you could just pay $10 and have it generate 100 at a time. Now, a couple tips about this. First of all, you don't want to use words in your images. So try to give it instructions that don't include any words. Runway ML and Leonardo AI both don't do well generating any kind of text. But you can see these images are pretty cool, and it's gonna generate you hundreds of them just like that for t-shirt designs. Now you just click download right there, and you can download the designs into a folder on your hard drive, and I'll show you what to do with them next. Now, probably what you're gonna need to do is spend a few days creating these images, because like I said before, you wanna have 1,000 or more images all together in one folder to make these packs really valuable. And the people that I showed you earlier that are making tens of thousands of dollars with this all have thousands of images in their downloadable files that they are selling, and that's what makes it really valuable. Now, some of the main people that are buying this are people that actually sell t-shirts, so they don't have time to create all the designs. They're just looking for a quick way to get a large number of designs so they can have as many different types of t-shirts as possible. So you're actually selling them the designs to save them time, and they might not even know this trick about ChatGPT and all that. Now, if all this seems like something you don't really want to do, and maybe it's kind of boring to you to just create images over and over and over, I really encourage you to check out my free class in the link in the the description of this video. Now, my free class is going to show you how to set up an autopilot online business that generates money for you day in and day out, residual income, whether you are working or not. So for those of you that are looking for a truly residual income model that generates autopilot money, there's a free class in the link in the description. Once you have created all of your images, now it's time to upload them to Google Drive. And the reason why Google Drive is so important is it can store all these images for you online, and it'll make it really easy for you to deliver these images to your customers without you having to email each one of them individually or anything like that. It's all gonna be done through Google Drive, and I'll show you how to do it. Now, I'm assuming you've spent the time to create over 1,000 awesome t-shirt designs, and they're sitting on your computer. And then all you do is you click New right here, and you click on Folder Upload. And then you go to your hard drive, and you can see right here, I've got all my designs in this folder called T-shirt designs. You can see right there, it's 2.5 gigs. So it's a very, very large file because there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of images in that T-shirt designs folder. And we're gonna just click on that, and it's gonna say upload, blah, 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 1,000 files to this site, and yes. And now you can see down there, it's uploading the entire folder to my Google Drive so that I can easily deliver this entire folder digitally to my customers. And I'll show you how to do that right here. The next thing you want to do is click on New, click on Google Docs, and we're going to create a brand new Google Doc that looks something like what I'm showing you right here. And you can see here, it says, "Thank you for shopping with Design Elites." Remember, that was the name of the store that I created in the beginning of this video. Now, what this is actually gonna be a document that we're gonna send to all of our customers. And the reason why is Etsy won't allow us to upload an entire giant file to their site. We have to actually first create a small little file with our download link in it. It's all gonna make sense in just a second. So you're gonna create a Google Doc just like I showed you that, and you can use this exact text. "Thank you for shopping with," and then insert your store name. You'll be directed to your files by clicking the link below, Files Purchased, and then the words "click here to access your file." And then we're gonna go over to our Google Drive. Remember, we uploaded all of those images into Google Drive. And so you just go in your Google Drive, you go directly to the folder that you uploaded, just like I'm showing right here, and you click Share, and then you click the word Share again. And then right here, you want to change it from restricted to anyone with the link. So that way, anyone who has this exact link can download this file. Then we click copy link right there. And then we are done. And then we're gonna, right here, we're gonna highlight this text, and we're going to actually paste then the link that we just made into this little box. Click apply. And now, if anyone clicks on that, it's going to go directly to that giant folder on Google Drive that contains all the images that we created. Now we're going to click download, and we're going to click PDF. So we're going to export this as a PDF because that's kind of the easiest kind of a document that everyone can open. And you can see here's the PDF. And if you click on that link, it's going to go directly to our Google Drive folder with all of our designs in it. Now, this final step is where we're going to put everything together. So what I want you to do is in your Etsy store, you're going to click into the product. Remember, earlier in this video, we created a product on our Etsy store. I want you to go click into that product, and you're going to click Edit. Scroll down to where it says Digital Files, and I'm going to click on Add File. And then we're going to click on the PDF that we created earlier. And now this PDF is going to be automatically delivered when anyone buys our digital product. Etsy is going to send them this PDF that we created. And see that's what it's going to look like when they buy. It's going to get them directly to this PDF, which is going to allow them to access that huge folder with all the t-shirt designs in it. So we're just going to click save and continue, and our first listing is done. Now, if you want to expand to make even more money with this, you can actually take that exact same PDF that we just made, and you can sell that same PDF on sites like Redbubble. There's another site called Zazzle, which is a similar idea. And if you really want to make big money, which is where you can really expand your business, is When you have one of these t-shirt companies buy your design pack, you want to get their email address and add them to an email list. And every time you create a new design pack, then you can have a list of customers that you can email right away and say, hey, we just released a new design pack. You can get it fully downloadable, only $5. And even more powerful, get them on auto bill. So let's say you sell 100 of these design packs. Imagine if each one of those 100 people, each one of them have their own t-shirt business, so they're all constantly looking for new designs. Imagine if you told them, hey, I'll release 1,000 new designs every month. You can sign up for a subscription and I'll automatically send you a new Google Drive folder every month as long as you continue paying every month. It's so simple to do. You can even set up subscription payment plans on PayPal to enable them to pay you every single month on autopilot. All you do is click right here on Business Tools once you're logged into your PayPal account, and right down here, you click on Subscriptions, and that's gonna let you set up subscription payments so someone can pay you every single month on autopilot. Now you can see how powerful this idea can be and how you can expand it into an autopilot monthly business. Before I leave you, I have my own autopilot training in the link in the description of this video. All you need to do is click on the link in the description. It'll take you to a page that looks something like this. Enter your name and email there, and I'll actually email you even more ways to make money online on autopilot. Make sure you put your best email in there so that we can send that free training class directly to your email address. And I'm also gonna play a video for you right now. It's gonna pop up on your screen right here of my daughter who set up her own autopilot business. And we go through exactly how she did it and how it's been paying her for years without her doing anything. That video, it's gonna pop up right here, and all you have to do is click on it to watch it. Talk to you soon.